I promise you guys some payback for Brodny. All right, I promise you some payback. Here we go. Okay, it's Panthers time. It's time for Panthers to get some. All right, Panthers schedule early in reckless predictions. All right, listen. Let me pull it up here. All right, let's take a look here. Look, the Panthers. I've been saying it. Hey, Panthers Nation, I like your offseason. I like the offseason. I like the moves that you guys have done, all things considered, right? It was a disaster going into the offseason. We discussed that. You're stuck with Sam Darnold because you picked up his 5th-year option. You're stuck with your coach because you signed him to 7 years. But it was all about how you manage that damage this upcoming year. And so far, it's off to a good start. They tried to get Deshaun Watson, didn't work out. It's whatever, right? They try to make a couple other moves too, but everything they've done is pretty solid. They picked up Bradley Bozeman. That was a solid move for them because their O-line. We talk about our O-line in Baltimore. Their O-line was hurting, but getting Bradley Bozeman, drafting you get Ikwonu, drafting Ikwonu. Man, that immediately upgrades your O-line. So I think pretty solid.
Now it's better than Baltimore's.
Arguably. Hey, you can make an argument for it because you definitely have a better right tackle. Mm-hmm. You definitely have, you hey, that's not a joke. It could be better, but again, we'll see. We'll see.
Says 7.
Oh wow,
y'all ain't even seen the schedule yet.
I guess I better. Oh wow, they did.
And 8 and 9 from our guy Hendo. And you know, I'm not even going. Danny, I'm not putting it up. You haven't seen the schedule. You're being ridiculous. Nitro, I don't know what you're on. Okay, but whatever. All right.
They couldn't wait for the slander.
Damn Sarnold, 9 and 8, living legend. That's right. Keelan, come on, man. They've won 5 games 3 years in a row. Give me a different number just based off of that.
Yeah, they could not wait. I was just about to say they got Matt Golden Corral. All right.
5 and 12 at best. Y'all keep on telling me that you don't know anything about the Panthers without telling me you don't know anything about the Panthers. Okay. Listen. See, you said they couldn't hurt your feelings, but you're clearly hurt, B. It's funny. It's just funny how unbelievably upset y'all are because I said you're going to win double-digit games. Coming off a season where you won 8.
Oh man. Listen, okay, look. Okay, let's bring this up. All right.
That's right.
Where are we starting here? Okay, I see how they did this. So you start with the Browns. Now, I didn't mention the Baker Mayfield rumors that continue. They just won't go away.
Done. He's not coming. Stop it.
You know what? Hey, and more kudos, right? They avoided more disaster. So look, again, I'm giving a lot of credit this offseason. So you got Browns, Giants, Saints. I think that's a favorable start. I mean, the Saints, you got to see how Jameis is looking. I mean,
Saints could go either way. Giants is a win. Cleveland's probably a loss.
Depends. It depends if Deshaun Watson
might have Jacoby. Yeah, that might be Jacoby starting.
Yeah, and then you got
probably still a loss regardless because Sam Darnold's going to be starting that game.
You got Cardinals without D-Hop, but without
Kyler. They haven't paid him yet. They haven't paid him yet.
What if Kyler does it? Oh, things might, you got San Francisco. Will Jimmy G still be there?
Is Debo going to suit up for them?
Is Debo going to suit up? Man,
I don't know. We got the Rams coming off a Super Bowl hangover. We're looking at 6-0 right here, guys.
Tom Brady's 50. That age is going to hit him all of a sudden in that game. He's gonna be like, man, I don't know. I feel old all of a sudden. You got the Falcons, Bengals, Ravens. That's clearly.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Bro, your best player is always hurt, and your receivers dropped everything. And Sammy D, enough said, man, but I'll pray for you. I think it's ridiculous that you're going to talk about Carolina's receivers.
Nitro,
when you're pulling for Baltimore's receivers and DJ Moore goes 1,100 yards every year, no question.
Nitro, let me tell you something. I would trade a whole wide receiver room for DJ Moore. I would trade all of them.
I'm about to say. We'd kill for DJ Moore right now.
Y'all ain't got nothing like DJ Moore over there.
What you need?
And every single one of your running backs was injured last year. What are you talking about, Nitro?
We'd kill for DJ Moore, and we'd rob a bank for Robbie Anderson right now, at least.
And Christian McCaffrey. I trade our whole running back room for Christian McCaffrey. Listen. For DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey, I mean, you can have whatever you want, minus Lamar. Just don't look at Lamar. You can just look at the rest of our team, and we can make it work.
The bitterness, I love it.
What Panthers done that guarantees a victory over anyone? Hey, it's a fair question. Fair question, right?
It's not a fair question. It's coming from a place of hurt. Look at this.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my squad?
Why would we? You're the one who was on the draft show talking about you ain't watching them.
Oh,
they're so trash. That was you, Brandon.
See. Well, that's just look. Brandon is. I can talk about my team, but you can't talk about my team. All right, let's get through the rest of this. Broncos, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Lions, Tampa, and New Orleans. All right, B, how you feeling about this?
Raven Ron's comment is hilarious, by the way.
Anti-Panthers fan. I can't talk about week 5. I don't know why. I don't know why you would think that, man. I don't know why you would think that. I'm gonna pull the schedule back. If I'm gonna go week by week and just
before you get, I want to bring something up, Nitro. Nitro says y'all team cursed for what y'all did to Cam. Shame. Nitro, I just want you to know that the reason why we go so hard against EDC and company is because of what the Panthers did to Cam. And B had told me from the time they drafted Lamar Jackson, he sees a lot of parallels, right? He sees a lot of things that they're doing to Lamar that the Panthers did to Cam. So you sitting there and I know you're joking, right? But I call it the black quarterback treatment. Black quarterbacks always get treated this way, right? You give them less because they think they can do more with less. And, you have a lot of times you have a staff that doesn't really believe in their passing ability, right? They want to rely on their athletic ability. So they don't build an O-line around them. They don't put weapons around them. And, and as soon as they can't get it done athletically, they don't really want to make that investment in them. They just want to cart them off. And then when they bring in another quarterback, right, of a lighter shade, then it's, man, we got to get this man protection. No, we got to get him weapons.
He's joking, but Cam is currently talking to Carolina. You can't say the same about Lamar, can you?
Ooh, low blow, bro.
Not low. That's just reality. That's reality for you.
But that is why we're so critical, and B does not want that to happen to Lamar. He is not hating on the Ravens. Like we feel like, look, Donovan McNabb said it years ago, decades ago now. Black quarterbacks are treated different from their white counterparts, and it still holds up. It's not as bad as it was back then, but it still holds up. Same thing with black coaches. So we're always a little bit more sensitive when it comes to black quarterbacks and how they're treated, and making sure that the team is all in on them. So it's not coming from a place of hate with B. But all right, B, your schedule. How you feeling?
Yeah. So a lot of this is going to depend on. The entire season depends on the quarterback position, right? If Matt Corral can play, they should be a good team. If they think he's not ready and they start with Sam Darnold, it's going to be a long season. So my assumption is going to be that Matt Corral's not ready to go week 1, or they just don't want to put him out there, and it's going to be Sam Darnold. Excuse me. And if it's Sam Darnold, we got a loss week 1. If it's Sam Darnold, we got a loss week 2. If it's Sam Darnold, we got a loss week 3. If it's Sam Darnold, got a loss week 4.
Okay. So all right.
I can honestly, if Sam Darnold is the starting quarterback, I can see them starting 0-5 before they make a switch.
Okay. Let me ask you this then: if they start out 0-4, 0-5, is Matt Rule still the head coach by then?
No, I think they'll fire him and they'll make Mack do the interim. But again, it's the question in Carolina is going to be, when do they make the switch to Matt Corral? That's going to determine the rest of the season. But again, just assuming that they give Darnold the first 5 weeks, I think they can easily lose all 5 of those games. I think New Orleans is kind of a coin flip. And you know, that one's at home, so I'll give them New Orleans. I'll say 1-4 to start out, and then Sam Darnold gets benched. Even with that, they're going to lose to the Rams and Tampa, so that puts them at 1-6. They beat Atlanta 2-6, lost to Cincinnati. That's 7 losses. I'm going to say they sweep Atlanta. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, that's right. Bold.
With Mariota there, I don't know.
Look, we'll see how much they like Mariota. They drafted a quarterback in Desmond Ridder, but even still, that roster is trash. So I'm going to say they sweep Atlanta. And so what is that? It's 3-6 now, right?
Yeah.
Lost to Baltimore. That's 7 losses. Lost to Denver. That's 8 losses into the bye week.
I think they beat Seattle.
I think they beat Seattle. Lost to Pittsburgh. Beat Detroit. Lost to Tampa. And I'm gonna say they beat New Orleans again. So that will put them. Well, actually, no, they're not gonna beat New Orleans the second time in New Orleans. So I'm saying 4-13.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Okay. 4-13.
So can you put that back up? I got a question.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
So, well, maybe not a question, but B.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the blue is home, right? So it looks like 5. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the first 7 at home, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I think playing at home can get you a win. Like, okay, Cleveland, if that's Jacoby, you're in that game, right? Yes. Shout out to my brother Brandon, but I mean, you're in the New York game. Well, even though that's on the road, but you're in that game.
Yeah, I think they'll be in the New York game. I just think they lose if it's Sam Darnold. That's my thing. If it's Sam Darnold, I think they lose most of those games. But I gave him New Orleans.
Okay. I mean, that's what I think could swing at least the start of this season. You got 5 of the first 7 at home. You come out of that with 3 or so wins. You on the right track.
Okay.
With a Detroit still left, with Atlanta twice still left. I mean,
Mike, they started 3-0 last year. They won 5 games.
You know why?
Yeah, I do know why.
JC Horn got hurt.
That's not why.
D-Weezy says Panthers under 5.5 wins is plus money. Yeah,
lock that in.
Look,
I got says Bank of America don't represent.
Well, okay. What do you got though, Mikey? What you got though? Bank of America don't represent. Sadly, it depends. Like, look. Carolina, man.
What's up, Godson?
It's a little tricky. Sometimes they show up. Look, Carolina. They don't show up for BS. That's what it is, right? If you're gonna do something, they're gonna be there to support you. But if you want some BS, they're not gonna waste their time with that. They got better things to do, right? And I support that.
Brandon, I just said y'all would win the game. I just said
that. I'll say
all he heard was Giants. Who's saying Giants?
I'll say they'll go over that 5.5 wins. I'll say that.
Thank you. Okay. I gotta appreciate that.
I think
everybody likes you, Mike.
I think they'll win. I think they'll win 3 out of that first 7 at home, right? I think they'll do that, and then you got Atlanta twice later on. That's another 2 wins. That's 5, and then you had to throw the schedule up to see the rest. But I mean, they can. Okay, Atlanta twice, Seattle, we said, and Detroit. So you're looking at 6 to 7 wins. I'm gonna give them 7 wins.
Okay, I got 6 wins, man. I got them beating Cleveland, New York. I think it's going to be a 3-game win streak again. I think they beat New Orleans the first time at home. Right? They lose the next 2.
I'm just noticing that we got a nice extra bit of rest before that Baltimore game. I might have to change my pick.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. You're gonna win 3. You're gonna lose 4. It's gonna be very similar to last year. It's gonna be very similar. You're gonna win the first 3. You might lose the next 4, but then you're gonna beat Atlanta. You lose to the Bengals. I think you split with Atlanta.
Wow.
So you might lose the next 3, but then you'll beat Seattle. Probably lose to Pittsburgh. You'll beat the Lions. Yeah, and you'll lose the next 2. So yeah, I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, yep. I had 6 wins. 6-11 for you guys, man. 6-11.
You don't even believe this, Ferris. Like, Giants fans, just stop it, man. Like when you talk about your own team, you don't think they can do anything, but now you want to talk trash.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though, B.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not putting any bad juju on your team or anything like that. But look, the rumors out there about Baker. If they go and get Baker,
the rumors out there from rumor mongers, and we shouldn't be addressing that kind of stuff.
But I'm just this is a hypothetical. If you guys go and get Baker, he's better than Sam Darnold, right?
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's better.
Is he?
Okay, listen, Baker with a chip on his shoulder, right? He's angry Baker, okay, hulked up Baker, if you will. All right. Does he get you more wins? Like, what do you feel about the season with a motivated Baker Mayfield?
I think they are exactly the same with Baker Mayfield as they are Sam Darnold.
Damn.
I'm not joking at all. I think if he ends up
Baker's
in Carolina,
been to the playoffs.
If he ends up in Carolina, he is god awful in Carolina.
I just want to know. I wish I could pull up this clip. It was last year you were saying Baker is going to get a huge deal because when was the last time? Shout out to Anonymous. I'm gonna read that 1 second, Anonymous. B said that he was the last time Cleveland had a winning QB like that. They can't just let him go. Like
I didn't say winning. I didn't say winning QB. I said the last time they had a QB, and at that point I did not know. I couldn't fathom that Deshaun Watson would make yet another in a long string of bad decisions and pick the Cleveland Browns. If he didn't pick Cleveland, Baker would be their guy.
Yeah, but you're basing that off of his body of work to that point. If he was a straight garbage, you wouldn't be saying that. Like,
he was garbage for 2 out of the 4 years.
Yes, he was. But he's up, down, up, down. Now it's time to get back up. So if he could be up with the Panthers.
You forget that he doesn't know how to throw the ball to star receivers.
Put that.
And in Carolina, that would be DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey, right?
Put that tip back up for Anonymous for me, real quick, please.
Let me see if I can do that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get all these tips. And appreciate everybody that's donating. Really appreciate that. What's up, Baja? Thanks for coming through. Says if y'all trade for Baker, fire everyone.
Exactly. Thank you.
Man, if you get the Baker that went into Pittsburgh and smashed them in the playoffs like that,
they almost lost that game, Mike. And Anonymous is saying, will Mr. Newton start if he signs with Carolina? First of all, thank you for
great question.
For the tip. Yes, I think if they leave it up to Matt Rule, he won't start. If they sign him and Tepper says you're starting Newton, obviously he plays. But if they leave it up to the coach, I don't think he will.
That's a great question. And listen, he looked bad when he got a chance to play, but again, I think
Jesus Christ, Ferris 2-15. You happy?
But I think I don't think he got a fair shake. I think that was a case of a coach trying to sabotage him because that just wasn't his guy. He never wanted to start him. But you get off to a hey, thanks for coming through, Sterling. But you get off to if you don't win these early games, right? I think Rule will be out quickly. And I think if they do sign Cam, I think Tepper will make it crystal clear to him. He's your guy and he better look good, right? Like he should have said that to him last year. Like he's your guy and you might want to make him look good. He better not look like trash. You better coach him up, right? But Cam can make you a competitive team still. I think I still have a little faith in Cam. I know he hasn't looked good the last couple of years. I don't think it's it for him if he has a really fair chance to play a true opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And if Matt Rule gets the boot and McAdoo is in charge, that can happen because McAdoo has a vested interest, right? Like he's trying to get back in the league as a head coach. So if Tepper says, "All right, McAdoo, it's your time, right? You can show me something here." He's gonna do whatever it takes to make it work. So